Comments following the Copa del Rey clashes against Barca.
We'll be mentioning these themes and others over the next 90 minutes. Here's the Espanyol lineup. Diego Lopez, the former Real Madrid keeper, back in goal. Navarro, Lopez, Naldo and Aaron at the back. Victor Sanchez and Sergi Darder playing in front of the back four with Granero behind the striker, the lone striker Joan Moreno playing wide, Jose Jurado and Leo Baptistao on the bench. Pau Lopez, the Barca lineup, which looks a little bit like this. Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. The Valverde experiment at fullback, Semedo and Lucas Digne, with Gerard Piqué and Umtiti in central defence. In midfield, Busquets, Andres Iniesta and Paulinho, Luis Suarez, Paco Alcácer and Philippe Coutinho, and Aspiazu, Valverde's number 2, has let us know that Coutinho will be playing on the left. Iniesta, Coutinho, Paulinho. Cross whipped in and dealt with by Lopez. Suarez, I'm not sure if he got a touch. If he did, it wasn't enough. First warning though, Semedo with the cross. And in the end, I'm not sure if he even gets a touch there.
No, I don't think he does.
So tragically a few years ago, commemorated by Iniesta's T-shirt when he scored the World Cup winning goal. As Coutinho hits the post with a curling, screaming effort from outside the box. That's the first real sign from Coutinho since signing for Barca of the danger he can cause a rival.
Well, Espanyol have got to know that he's capable of that. He's played at this club. They know what kind of player he is. He spent 6 months here, as you mentioned earlier, back in 2013. He cannot have this kind of space on the edge of the box. He's got literally 3 or 4 meters of space. Marc Navarro doesn't close him down quick enough. He's got bags of time to shape his body and get the shot away. It's a magnificent strike, and he's so unlucky, Philippe Coutinho. It could easily have got in off the underside of the Sunday afternoon in the rain. I suppose you've got to try and enjoy yourself, haven't you?
Andres Iniesta being bullied there by Leo Baptistao. Baptistao with the shot, and it stung the gloves of ter Stegen. That was on target. That's Leo Baptistao at his best. 2 today. There's that pocket picking you mentioned, Duncan. And it was a very well struck shot, very nearly causing problems to Navarro to take it. Gets it back from Jurado, whips the cross in.
What a chance.
What an opportunity there. And Leo Baptistao made contact with it, just unable to keep it down and under the bar. Applause from the home fans. It's brilliant work. A lovely little pass back to Navarro from Jurado.
No, everything's excellent. The cross as well, absolutely unstoppable at the moment.
He's going to have a go. Luis Suarez over the wall, and not too far above the crossbar. That was dipping viciously.
It certainly was. What a brilliant strike. Whew, it really did dip about a metre very, very quickly. Diego Lopez will tell you he had it absolutely covered, but great technique.
Sanchez Flores, he'll have talked to the players, of course, over the half-time break. The favourites have to be Barcelona, even though the conditions mean that it won't necessarily be skill that wins this game. Rather, it might be determination, battling, putting your guts into it, and that's something the Espanyol players are going to do. You can see already how the ball isn't rolling over the surface, and it's going to be Barca who are affected negatively by that more than Espanyol, as Moreno wins that. Very intelligent ball into Baptistao. He goes round the keeper, but he can't control it. That ball was out. The flag was up. They've got the ball in the back of the net. The flag was up a good 10 seconds before they put the ball away there.
Well, they thought for a second they started that second half in the best possible way, Espanyol. I think Leo Baptistao knows that the ball was over the line, but I think he thought he'd got away with it. He did really well. The pass from Gerard Moreno is brilliant. We said we wanted to see more of these two in this second half. No offsides. Clever little skill here, although ter Stegen just got enough on the ball. It should have been a corner then, surely. If the ball had gone out, it should have been a corner kick.
I felt it bounces there off the shin of Baptistao. I mean, students of La Liga will recall Barcelona scoring a goal in the Camp Nou earlier in the season. Ronaldo back on his feet. There's Leo Messi. Well, an hour's rest, an hour less on his legs. Valverde had a little chat. I'm sure that was the negotiation, presumably yesterday. We'll give you half an hour at the end.
Yeah. What do you think he said to Leo Messi there? Go on then, on you go. Win the game for us, score a couple of goals. What can you say to him?
Do your thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Do what you do. Marc Navarro just protecting that one out. It's a throw for Espanyol. The referee is going to make the changes before the throw can be taken. Paco Alcácer is going off to be replaced by Leo Messi. Are you surprised?
No, not at all. That's the like for like. The question will be whether they continue to play 4-3-3 or 4-4-2.
And what about Sergio Roberto for Semedo? How do you see that one? Granero. Little touch from Coutinho, looking to link with Paulinho. Comes to Coutinho, tries an audacious chip over the top. Suarez! In the end, it's relatively straightforward for Diego Lopez, but that was on target.
It was, and it's the best chance of this second half so far. It's clever from Coutinho. He tried to flick it over the top. In the end, it fell kindly for Suarez.
Turning, the ball crossed into the middle. Sergio Roberto clears, whacks it into the knees of Piqué, and Ter Stegen playing it clear. It's picked up brilliantly by Aaron. Aaron going around Piqué. In comes the cross. Umtiti's head. Spectacular attempt in the end by Moreno. Didn't get the contact he wanted. And it's really heating up, and Espanyol putting some pressure on Barca there.
The thing is, in these kind of conditions, when you're having to defend in your own box, mistakes can happen, and we've seen that in the last minute or so from Barca. Espanyol have got to try and take advantage of these kind of situations whenever they've got the ball anywhere near the Barca goal, because they've got to press, they've got to push, they've got to try and...
Espanyol certainly feeling that the wind's in their sails a bit. In comes the cross. Gerard Moreno, 1-0 to the Budgies. Espanyol take the lead. Gerard Moreno, the one man we've been talking about, Duncan, who has constantly proved a threat, and it's the easiest of finishes. Brilliant cross in. Barcelona caught on the back foot, and a smile from Quique Sanchez-Flores in the rain.
Well, what a moment. They barely had the ball in the Barca half in this second half so far, and we've played 21 minutes. But what about that for a ball in? It is pinpoint perfect, and the header magnificent as well, beyond Ter Stegen. Nothing that he could do, but as you say, if there's one man who was going to score for Espanyol, it was going to be Gerard Moreno. He's really been pumped up for this game. He's been putting in a brilliant performance, and look at this ball from Sergio Garcia. It's magnificent.
Well, brilliant substitution. That's what they've been lacking all through this game. That kind of quality of delivery, and the RCDE Stadium is jumping. Brilliant cross. Piqué tries absolutely everything he's got to block it. Can't get there. That is just magnificent, and there's no time for even a keeper of the quality of Marc Ter Stegen to react. Espanyol 1, Football Club Barcelona 0. Can they do it again? They've got 24 minutes to go. Can they be the only team to beat Barcelona all season and do it twice?
Well, we know they've done it once. We know that they managed to stop Barca from scoring, which is something. Continue on the ball, get Messi on the ball, get Iniesta on the ball.
Here's a repeat of just brilliantly timed movement. I think we can maybe question Gerard Piqué there, because the ball comes in and he just forgets perhaps the presence of Moreno, misjudges it. And Moreno, well, it's a perfect header, giving Ter Stegen no chance. That's a brilliant goal
against Barca in La Liga since 2007.
In comes the free kick. Gerard Piqué, it had to be. Who could it be? And he's silencing the RCDE Stadium. It won't work. There's no way they're going to shut up. But Gerard Piqué, of all people, scores the goal that gets the equaliser for Football Club Barcelona. We read it like a book, Duncan McMath. High ball coming in, finding the head. What we didn't know was that the anti-hero would become the hero. He's milking it for all he can. Gerard Piqué scores in the RCD Stadium.
Well, wouldn't you just know it? Gerard Piqué loves to score goals, but He loves to score goals against Real Madrid and Espanyol more than any other teams. We know about the controversy in the last couple of weeks. We know that he's been getting stick from the Espanyol fans. We know that he likes to give it back, but there's nothing he likes more than this. Brilliant header as well.
If you're going to seek that kind of controversy that Gerard Piqué has been seeking over the last 20 days, you've got to be prepared to put your money where your mouth is. The look on his face there lets you know that he knows exactly.